Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon to some. Good morning to others. If you're joining us via the recording, my name is Brian Louis. I'm always so happy, so grateful, and also excited about Emery. Tonight, my friends, we decided to start our presentation for those who joined us early with a look back at all of the things that we have accomplished in just the last 2 years. Can you imagine during the pandemic when there were so many companies that closed their doors? There were tens of thousands of people that were forced to leave their products because they closed their doors during the pandemic. But Emery thrived. We have over 700,000 members that are part of Emery. And my friends, Trinidad and Tobago is the very first country in the entire Western Hemisphere to have Emery officially launched here in our little country of Trinidad and Tobago, ahead of the major markets of the world. I'm so excited every time I look at that video presentation because we see the future. It is possible to see the future as you examine the past. And this is what we're doing and why we're so excited about Emery. So again, I want to welcome all of our members and all of our guests to tonight's Infinite Impact presentation that is powered by Emery. This presentation is where we have our female leaders, our influencers. They come forth and they share their amazing testimonies and the further details about the products. Here we focus heavily on our amazing, amazing products. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, you have a special treat. My beautiful wife is celebrating her birthday yesterday. She's going to be doing tonight's Infinite Impact presentation. And so, my friends, let me now step out of the way of greatness, as we say, and let me introduce to some and reintroduce to others my wife, Alisha. She is a registered dietitian. She's so focused on everything health and everything positive. She is an amazing, amazing Emerian. And so without further ado, I now pass the microphone over to Mrs. Alisha Louis. Alisha, it's now over to you.
Well, thank you, Mr. Brian Louis. I just want to say thank you for introducing me. And, to let you know that I appreciate you not just as my best friend and a husband, but also my mentor, my coach, and my leader. Thank you so much. And again, I want to say a pleasant good night to all our guests, all our members. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are listening to us via the recording, welcome. You are in the right place. I want to, introduce you to this wonderful community that I'm so proud of. And again, I am happy and grateful now to be here. It's October 4th. We are almost close to the end of the year. And, yesterday I had the privilege, I'm grateful to celebrate another year of life. And to each and every one of you who, send the greetings and wish me the love and, are so inspirational. Thank you. And I just want you to know that I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you. And I'm also happy that I got the opportunity tonight to share with you, on this event, on this platform, where you hear real people and real results. This event is Infinite Impact, where different female leaders like myself is sharing tonight. We share about our experiences with Emery. We share our testimonies. You get to hear our journeys with its life-changing products and how we are helping so many persons to thrive. If you're not sure why you're on this call tonight, most likely you are here for two reasons. You are either here because you are ready and you want to take control of your life and your health. Secondly, you want to take control of your finances. You want to see some other way you can earn some extra money. Basically, that's what the two reasons, you are here for, perhaps. And you are also here in this right place at the right time, and you're also here in the right platform, or on the right platform. Why? Because we have a mission to positively impact the lives of 10,000 women, and of course men as well, in 2022 and beyond. Our platform is designed to transform lives and affect positive change. And how are we going to do this? By events like this, by our natural products and our life-changing events. So here's a bit of a schedule. On Mondays, we have our event called Startup and Thrive, and that is at 8 p.m. It's really entrepreneur training event. It's a onboarding program, membership orientation, where you learn, you get some personal growth, and you get to learn a little bit of our compensation plan and our products. And on Tuesdays and Thursdays, like tonight, we have Infinite Impact at 8. This is our showcase event where you get an overview of the products. You hear testimonies, you are empowered. We try to empower you and inspire you with stories and the journeys of different female leaders and entrepreneurs. And on Wednesdays, we have our business opportunity presentation event. This is where you see the bigger picture. You see the vision of our company. You see the mission. You get details of about our products. You get more details about our compensation plan. And we have our live events. This will be announced where with myself, Mr. Brian Louis, Mr. Rav Johnson, you get to hear the business of the business. You get to meet us. You get to hear again more testimonies using our products. You meet our leaders. You meet our influencers, feeling us, touching us, being there in our space. You capture our vision. You feel our warmth. You feel our love. And that is what Emery is about. Now, what is our mission, first of all? Now, our mission, it might seem simple, but our mission is to create happiness for ourselves and our family. And this is so important. It's a simple statement, but it's very big, because how many of us, have you ever sit and watched persons walk by, whether they go for transportation, they go catch the bus, or they're in a restaurant? People look so unhappy. They look uneasy. They have the world on their shoulders. They feel overwhelmed. They are stressed. They are lost. It's like, what's next? But our mission here at Emery is to create that happiness, help to create that happiness for ourselves and our family. And how are we going to achieve this? Through our healthy products, financial freedom, continuous personal growth and development, and also by giving back to society. And to do this, we have a corporate and virtual distribution centers in approximately 33 countries. And to carry out our mission and our vision, because it's big, we need to have strong, integrous leaders. So here is our leadership, our corporate leadership. In the middle, we have Mr. Lau Chong Guan. He's our chairman and CEO. And to the left of him, he is Mr. Tan Kam Fu, the president of Southeast Asia region. And to the right, we have Mr. Yap Yen. He's the president of Emery International and the master of our compensation plan. But together, these men have approximately 100 years of experience in direct selling, in business, in law, and so much more in order for us to achieve and carry out our big vision and mission. So we said we impact lives, and we want to do so physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and of course, financially. But let's look at physically first. We want to impact lives physically with our award-winning natural products. What can these products do? Well, first, let's look at the symptoms that bother so many of us, especially women. Let's deal with the woman first. Many of us walk around each day. I myself, on many occasions, have experienced some of this anxiety. You're quite not sure what you're anxious about, but you feel a sudden anxious palpitations, you feel depressed, all these different symptoms. Then you may have some acne, blemished skin. I myself have suffered this. Depression, foggy thinking. You can't think clear, you're not sure what's next. You have problem concentrating. Then you experience weight gain, especially in the midsection or under the arm. You're fatigued all the time. You have that afternoon slump. What about hot flashes, vaginal dryness? You experience food cravings, craving all sorts of weird things at any hour. Then you may have some irregular periods. You may have some low sex drive, breast tenderness, night sweats. You have headaches sometime before, and you'll see the products I'm going to talk about. I will have massive headaches right before my menses. Do you experience this? Then you may have some irritability and mood swings, gastrointestinal problems, bloating, lower back pain, have problems going to the bathroom. You may have some difficulty sleeping. And if you do fall asleep, you have problems staying asleep. And you wake up feeling fatigued again. And that the cycle goes on and on. And of course, with all of these problems, you have an increased susceptibility to infection. But one of our products I want to introduce to you is our flagship product in our feminine intimate care line called Vagine. Vagine is a refreshing intimate gel that enables every single woman to experience natural cleanliness and comfort in their most intimate parts. And that's because of the natural plant essential oils that's in there, your ylang oil, and the seaweed and the vitamin C and the other antioxidants that cause you to have a good experience. You feel refreshed all day. You get to flaunt that natural fragrance from inside out. So if you want to pamper yourself, you want to be happy and blissful and feel more confident again, you need to try Vagine. So here's a snapshot of what Vagine takes care of: unwanted or malodor, intimate itching, feminine discharge. And usually this can be caused by some infection, whether it's a urinary tract infection or it could be candidiasis, which causes an yeast infection. Then you have bacterial infections or bacterial vaginosis, which affects many persons at one time or the other. Then you may experience menstrual cramps. It helps with irregular menstrual cycle, low libido in women, vaginal elasticity, intimate dryness. It helps to improve sex and intimacy. It can also improve fertility. There are so many experiences, not here so far, but we have other women like in Nigeria and Ghana who, testify to this. They show their children, they became pregnant after using a course of Vagine. It also helps alleviate the symptoms of polycystic ovarian syndrome. And it also relaxes your state of emotion and it improves bonding. So this is how powerful, and this is why this Vagine is our flagship product. Now let's take a look a little bit on the insights on women's health. Now, our sex hormones play a vital role in how we feel daily, in the things we do, the way we think, the weight we gain, whatever it is, how we sleep, our hormones play that vital role. And if it is not balanced, guess what? We experience many of the symptoms that I just shared with you. And the hormones or the organs that are responsible for our sex hormones are the ovaries and the adrenal glands. They are the main producers of these three hormones: estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone. They must be in synergy, they must be in balance for us to feel good. But if it is not, guess what happens? We feel out of whack, we feel overwhelmed, and we're not sure why. Or nobody can help us and to understand, why we're feeling like how we're feeling. So I want to introduce to you to Femtima. Femtima is from the plant Cassip fatima, natural to the Malaysian rainforest. Femtima maintains a healthy female reproductive system. It helps to balance the female sex hormones. It helps to tighten and lubricate that intimate area. It also enhances sexual function and libido. So much so I get teased when I don't take my Femtima. It's like, oh, you haven't taken your Femtima today. Okay, I'll go take it now. Because it shows. I didn't realize that, but it shows, with that low energy and so forth. It also helps to facilitate conception and childbirth. It regulates your menstrual cycle, and it also alleviates any menopausal symptoms that you may experience. And if you are in your perimenopausal phase of your life, taking these supplements now, Femtima, together with Vagine, can help you to ease into menopause. Doesn't mean you'll be 100% free from symptoms, because, that's a change in our body, just like when we had our puberty to start seeing our menses, but it will be less. You'll be happier going through that process. So that's why we say Femtima, it's a natural anti-aging product for the modern day woman. So let us look at one of our influencers, Mrs. Charlene Johnson. Remember I said this is about real people, real results, real testimonies. Let's look at Mrs. Charlene Johnson. Listen to her as she shares her testimony about using Femtima.
Hi everyone. I am here to tell you all about a product called Femtima. Now, I would like to say it's a reproductive vitamin for women. Now, being a dietitian again, it's very important that we nourish our bodies with the correct nutrients. And in studying, I've recognized that the three hormones that we have in our body, the estrogen, the progesterone, and the testosterone, are present in certain amounts in our body, and they balance each other off on a daily basis when we are going about our daily duties. However, as we age and as we go through different life cycles and stages of our life cycle, and as we go through different stages, we find that we may be a bit more moody. Our period may be heavy, it may not come at all. You know, we may have all these issues where we are very tired, we are very hot, we have a lot of menopausal symptoms. And Femtima has been designed to assist the woman in all of the stages that she may go through, to help her to balance her hormones properly so that we avoid getting all of these menopausal symptoms. Femtima has worked excellent in my life. One of the main problems I had was mood swings. You all could ask my husband about that. Sometimes when I behave in what I consider a normal way, he'd be like, "Is that time of the month, your period coming?" And it used to really annoy me. However, since I've been taking Femtima, I feel better. I feel the same every day. My hormones are balanced well. I don't have the mood swings. I don't have any hot flushes. I don't have any problems at all in terms of my reproductive organs. I am able to function well. I'm always in the mood thanks to Virgin and Femtima. So Femtima is really a female reproductive vitamin that I think every female should use. It's natural, so you don't have to worry about it being interacting with your medications if you're diabetic, hypertensive, whatever it is. Femtima actually works at a natural point of view. It's natural. I mean, they use natural herbs in it, and we are able to use it and really feel better, avoiding all of the menopausal symptoms, avoiding all of the mood swings, and really being the type of woman who would have energy and be able to really conduct all we have to do to the best of our ability. So Femtima is a product I believe that each woman should use.
And that is so true, because I can testify to this myself. You know, with Femtima, you're able to sleep better, your mood is better, you don't have that bad PMS symptoms you would have had before. And in addition, for women, it helps to firm your boobs a little more. So that's a plus with Femtima. And also, what I've noticed, this is a picture of my face before and after. Now, you are seeing the acne there before. It was very visible. I felt uncomfortable, you know, I felt very insecure with my face looking like this. I didn't want to go anywhere. I didn't want to go on camera. And I decided, we ordered the Femtima and we're like, let's try this. And after 30 days, no joke, my face changed. You can see the difference. And of course, this is in addition to consuming a lot of water, getting more restful sleep. It all works together. So Femtima doesn't really directly help with acne, but it helps to balance your hormones, which is a major contributing factor to acne. All right, so what I had was hormonal acne, and it helps the inflammatory responses that can cause acne as well. In addition to that, Femtima helps to promote hair growth. It helps to regulate bone and muscle growth, and it also helps to regulate cholesterol levels and body fat distribution. So in all, it's really like a vitamin for the female reproductive hormones that each and every one of us, especially from the age of 30, 35 and above, should have this. And using this and pairing this with Virgin is magic. Now we have our next product, Adwell. Adwell is an addition to wellness, as we see. Adwell is a plant-based natural supplement. It's natural enzymes. The papain and the bromelain in it, those natural plant enzymes, helps to break down your food efficiently. It helps to speed up digestion. It improves your intestinal health because your food is broken down and it's digested. And in that way, it helps to also clean the gut, and it increases your metabolism. That is how powerful Adwell is. And to show you how this is, we demonstrated, Mrs. Johnson and I, we demonstrated using food because we saw the demonstration with, with the other team in Malaysia where they use their food. So we wanted to test it ourselves. Really, is this product doing what it says it's doing? We need to see it with our eyes. So hello everybody, welcome to today, and welcome to our Trini style of eating. Today what I have in front of me is our typical Trini food, a roti and a red solo. What do you have, Charlene?
Well, hi everyone, and Trinis love their Sunday lunch. So I have callaloo, fried rice, stewed chicken, lasagna, tomatoes, and my fruit punch.
Wow.
Yes.
So normally when we eat these foods, we want to know what is happening into our stomach after we eat these foods. So here is what we are going to show you. After eating this, we want to pretend that this is our digestive tract, our stomach. And when we put our food and our food blends up in our stomach, we will show you what happens there.
Definitely.
So now we are going to eat our roti and have our red solo. So remember, this blender, we're going to pretend this is our stomach. So we're eating, I don't know how you all like to eat your roti first. I like to eat some skin first. Then we're going to eat some of the potato and the chana or chickpeas.
That looks delicious, Alisha.
Yes. Then a bhaji, good iron for your body. A little mango here and there. Then we're going to have some pumpkin. Pumpkin and roti taste really, really good. And then we're going to have some chicken.
Ooh.
Right. And we're going to wash this down with our red solo. I do not know what's about this red solo. I just know it tastes really good. And Charlie, you want to come
Blend it? Sure.
Be the stomach. Remember, we are showing what happens in our stomach. When our food is blended up really nice, grind up in our stomach, this is what it looks like. You may eat them separate, but this is really what it looks like at the end of the day.
Okay, so now I am going to have my Sunday lunch. And you know when we having Sunday lunch, some of us, well, I like to start with my rice. So let's put the rice. Remember, this blender acts like our stomach. Take a little callaloo with the rice. And if you're hungry, you're eating fast, I have a tomato, masala salad, man. Ooh, lasagna. That going in too. Yes, chicken. Pieces of, look, chicken. All that we have in our Sunday lunch, callaloo, rice. We eat it all, man. Everything. We're going to put this into our stomachs and see what usually happens. Of course, many of us like to drink juice with our food. So we have our fruit punch here that we're going to throw in as well. Alright? And we are going to see what goes on in our stomach. So here we go. Don't forget the blender acts as our stomach chilling in the food until it mashes up in our body. Let's see what it looks like. Alright. So we have our Sunday lunch. And we have blended our Sunday lunch in our stomach. And now we are going to put it into 2 separate glasses. So of course my friend Alisha here has her roti and red solo. And I am going to pour my Sunday lunch into these 2 glasses. Same amount in each glass. Wow, isn't that Sunday lunch looking good? This is how our food looks when we are finished eating and it's in our stomach. Alright, this is what happens to our food.
Right, so remember when we eat, this is our Sunday lunch in our stomach. Or our roti and red solo during the day. And this is just lunch. Remember, we may have breakfast, we may have a fruit in between, we may have a snack in between, and some other something during the day. But this is what happens in our stomach to our food. It might take 2 hours to 3 to 4 to 5 hours to digest. But guess what? Sometimes we eat this and we are not going to the bathroom. We may not go to the bathroom on a daily basis, every 2, every 3 days, and we may have some bloating and so on. And sometimes when we can't break down our foods because we lack the enzymes. So I want to introduce to you Adwell. This is our fruit and grains powder drink. It's our plant-based enzymes that helps to break down our food. So let's see what happens. I'm going to take this and I'm going to pour it in one of these glasses. Can I have a mixer? Oh, I have this. And I am going to stir because we took the Adwell, we ate this food. We may have some issues with constipation, we may have some issues with bloating, we may have some issues with acid reflux, and sometimes we may have issues with candida. And we need Adwell to help break this down, because if this is not broken down properly, that's when we get all diseases and we become overweight and have trouble losing our weight. So we are going to leave this here for a bit, for about 15 minutes. All right. And in the meantime, let's deal with our Sunday lunch, our Trini Sunday lunch.
Right, so as Alisha said, with our Trini Sunday lunch, we have the same issues. Sometimes due to aging or stress or even eating the wrong foods that may have a lot of chemicals in them, our digestive enzymes may not be enough. And because of that, we would lack the enzymes we need to digest our food efficiently. So as Alisha said, we have Adwell, this plant-based supplement that we are going to also add to our Sunday lunch. We are going to put it into one of the glasses. Alright, so we have to remember which glass we put the Adwell into. Right, this is Adwell that we would usually take on a daily basis to help with the digestion of our food. So I'm going to stir in the Adwell to the food, the Sunday lunch. Alright, I haven't put any into the other glass. There you go, you see it's there. And let's see after 15 minutes what happens. What is the difference between the glass of Sunday lunch with Adwell and the glass of Sunday lunch without Adwell? And also with our roti and our red soup.
So 15 minutes have passed. So now we're going to check to see what has happened to the food in our stomach. This is what happens to the food in our stomach. Let's see if there's any difference with the ones without the Adwell compared to the ones with the Adwell. So let's check it now. This is the one without the Adwell. So if you can see the consistency here, there's some food here, like a piece of chicken there, it's not fully grinded, it's still lumpy. And this is the one, this one has the Adwell. Look at this, wow. It has been purified, it has been broken down, and it has been more liquefied. So this is what happens to Adwell after 15 minutes. Now, what we are going to do, we are going to put it in 2 separate containers. This is the one, we're going to use the black containers. This is the one without the Adwell. So this is just after 15 minutes. So this is food. And we're going to leave this for 72 hours. So for persons who, don't go to the bathroom or eat food regularly, one thing after the next, after 72 hours, let's see what happens to this food. And we're going to put the other in this container with the Adwell. And let's see what happens to it, how is it in our body after 72 hours.
Okay, so Alisha has done her roti and red solo, and now it's time for our Sunday lunch. So, I have my glass, this is my glass without Adwell, and this is my glass that has the Adwell in it. So first, let's look at the glass without the Adwell, and let's see how the food looks after 15 minutes. And we see here, It looks as if, just as how it looked when it went into our stomachs, all right? It doesn't look much different. However, let's look at the glass that has the Adwell added to it. And if we look here, we see that it's a little thinner than the other one. All right, so we see here that after 15 minutes, Adwell has started to work on this, where we see this one being much thinner and more liquefied than the one without the Adwell. So just like Alisha, I'm going to pour the Sunday lunch without Adwell into the bowl. We have labeled it. All right, so this is the food that would have been in our stomachs for 15 minutes, but we did not use any Adwell digestive enzymes on it. All right, so there it looks. And here we have our glass with the Adwell. All right. All right, and this one here seems a little thinner, more liquefied than the one without the Adwell. All right, so with Adwell and without Adwell. So now we are going to cover our roti and our Sunday lunch. We have the bowls labeled, and we are going to leave them for 72 hours and see if there's a difference between the ones with Adwell and the ones without the Adwell. What do you think will happen, Alisha?
I don't know, but we have to get someone who is going to be that smell tester.
Yes, we have to look at this and smell it after 72 hours and see if there's a difference in smell and a difference in the consistency. Okay, and if you look here, we will see that in the bowls that we have put Adwell, the food is like digested. I mean, you're not seeing it as grainy as it would be without, and it doesn't have a bad smell at all. So these, after 72 hours with Adwell, we actually see where the food is liquefied and it has been broken into smaller pieces. It has actually digested. We have the roti and red solo here, and we have the Sunday lunch in this bowl. Look at the consistency, everyone.
So now this one is without the Adwell, and you could see the food is not digested at all or much. And look at all this fungus and bacteria that is sitting on the food, and the food is still whole. It is still chunky, and it smells gross.
Ew.
Look at the bacteria and the fungus that's in there. And this is the roti and the red solo, and this over here is the Sunday lunch, not digested. So we are introducing you to Adwell, our plant-based enzyme.
Adwell, of course, breaks down the food that we eat efficiently. It breaks down our carbohydrates, proteins, and fats so that it can be easily absorbed by our body. Isn't Adwell fantastic?
Fantastic, amazing, a product and an addition to wellness in your home. And that is so true, ladies and gentlemen. If you would have noticed, the food that had the Adwell, it was out, so you knew it was spoiled, but it wasn't smelling funny. It wasn't smelling bad. I mean, you could have tell based on our facial expressions. And the one without the Adwell, oh my, was a lot of bacteria. The one that had the red solo was smelling very gassy. So no wonder sometimes you find you eat something and then you go to the bathroom, you have all this gas, it smells funny, you have this bloating, you have cramps, you have stomach pains, and that's because the food wasn't didn't break down in your body or in your intestines. And just imagine that was one meal. So what if you ate breakfast, you ate lunch, you ate dinner, you had a snack, about 3 snacks, then you had a snack before you go to bed. And you perhaps go to the bathroom once every other day or even once per day. Some doctors say even once per day is a form of constipation. So you see what is happening to your stomach. And when your food is not broken down or digested, this can lead to malnutrition. It can lead to gastrointestinal irritation, which leads to inflammation, which is a major cause of many diseases today. And yes, I agree with the last statement. You are what you eat. But I want to add that you are also what you absorb, because if your stomach is not well, you will not absorb any of the nutrients we need to thrive. Now let's look at another product, Flexis. Flexis is a solution for all our joint and bone problems. You hear so many of us, many persons complain. I myself, my knee problems, aches and pains. You wake in the morning, you're feeling those heel spills, your back hurts, all different issues that may be happening to us. And it could be due to genetics, it could be due to our lifestyle, lack of exercise, it could be due to drinking a lot of soft drinks or a lot of those juices that are high in phosphoric acid, which is taking away the mineral from your bones, causing you to have all these problems. But we have Flexis. Flexis helps to reduce joint pain. It helps to improve numbness and stiffness. It helps to strengthen and improve flexibility. It prevents osteoarthritis and osteoporosis. It helps with bone density, and it contains all the minerals necessary for bone health. And what helps with the inflammation is these 3 powerful ingredients that combine together. That is boswellia, which is also Indian frankincense, turmeric extract, and piperine, that when they combine together, increase their efficacy by up to 2,000%. So really and truly, turmeric by itself is not as effective. Boswellia by itself is not as effective. Piperine by itself is not as effective. And remember, Emery is about synergy. So all our ingredients must be working together synergistically. And that is why Flexis is scientifically proven to regenerate the cartilage or the joint, and it's appropriate for all ages. Also, we have Orphea. This is our sanitary napkins. It has 9 layers of protection. It is very breathable. It is worry-free and comfortable, very light. And it also has a functional chip that helps to improve blood circulation. So your blood is not coming out as clotty, and you're not feeling that set of cramps that you normally feel during your menstrual cycle. And for the men, we have Alihat. So just as for the woman, we have Vagina and Femtima. And yes, you might say, oh, we have more because we are women, we are a little complicated, we are complex creatures. For the men, we have Alihat. And Alihat is made purely of a natural extract called Tongkat Ali from the Malaysian rainforest. It's pure. It's natural. As a matter of fact, if you look at the research, the most powerful and the best supplements come from Malaysia. So what does Alihat do? It helps to increase the production of testosterone. It helps to improve your sexual health and libido. It also increases your erection time. It improves your strength of muscle and supports physical activities. It stimulates weight loss. It helps to prevent osteoporosis in men, and it also helps to boost the immune system. What I've also noticed is that it helps with sleep. And in addition to that, Alihat, I realize it focuses, when you hear different persons, their testimonies, it focuses on the area that you need help with most. So if you're a man and you want it for your bones, or you want it for your sexual health, but you have an issue with sleeping well, it is going to make you sleep. That is how the supplements work. So that is why we say it is a natural testosterone booster. And if you want to learn more about our products, of course, you can talk to any one of us, our influencers, our team members, or you can visit waytowellness.us/Emery, or you can go to our emerygrowthuniversity.com, where you hear more testimonies, because we have so many more, and you get more details on each of our products. And how do you want to benefit from our products? and our plans. Well, here are some of the plans you can get started with and in which you receive products. First, you have the startup. This is where you purchase a pack for US $125. It's a smaller package if you want to, wet your feet, you're not sure of what's going to happen if they really say these products are going to work, so you just want to try it. Or you can become a customer member. This is cost $215 US, where you get a mixture of combos if you want a little more product. In that way, you can use more for a longer period of time, and you can still even share one or two with somebody. And then you have the platform influencer. This is if you want to help us to build this platform by inviting other women and men to join on our mission of health and happiness. So let's look at the startup package. This is our Emery Olive special treat and our package combinations for $850 TT. That's the US $125. You can get an ultimate intimate restoration pack. So you get 1 bottle of Femtima and 3 tubes of Vagine if you want to try it and see how that combination works for you. Or you can have the booster pack. This is 8 sachets of Adwell, 1 bottle of Alihat, and 1 sachet of Flexes. It's good for the men, so to help to boost your testosterone, improve your to feel the difference, how it goes with your body. And you have the wellness pack. This is a good deal because you get 30 sachets of Adwell, because most times the inflammation that starts in your gut can lead to hormonal balance and also low testosterone or bone health, or hormonal issues. So you get the Adwell, you get 5 sachets of Flexes, and you get 2 tubes of Vagine. So you can choose whichever one if you want to get started at the startup. And $850, that's inclusive of shipment from Malaysia to Trinidad. Of course, when it gets to your door via FedEx, you pay the difference. That is the custom duties, our local custom duties. Then you can get started at the customers package. You get to enjoy more of the Emery products, the Vagine, the Orphea, Femtima, Alihat, the Agua, the Flexes, and so on. All right, so now you got the products. You see how the products can impact us. Now let's look at the financial part. Remember, I said you're here for probably 2 reasons. You want to impact, you want to change your life, you want to take control of your health, or perhaps you want to see how you can earn an extra income, because you see what's happening today, right? So let's see how you can earn financially, or what's the mission we have. So you are here because of timing. Now, our vision in Emery is to create a community that benefits financially from this platform and the income that can be generated by our expansion to the rest of the Western Hemisphere, because Trinidad and Tobago is the first country in the Western Hemisphere that has opened its doors to Emery, a country of 1.4 million people. Now, in most companies, they will not open a small country like this because it's not beneficial to them in the long run. But remember, we have vision. Our company have a vision. Our leaders are visionaries. So they know Trinidad being the gateway. And this is, of course, because of Mr. Brian Louis, our leader, being the gateway to the whole Western Hemisphere. We are yet to open officially in North America, in South America, and the rest of the Caribbean region. So let's look at what this vision could be for you. In North America, has about 369 million in population. In South America, it's about 431 million in population, and the Caribbean region is about 44 million in population. Now, we may not get every single person, but let's say we get 1 or 2% of 844 million persons. Can you see the market potential? In addition, how are we going to help these persons? Remember our vision and our mission, health and happiness to ourselves and our family through our products. And we have products that can help persons because, listen, cardiovascular disease, cancer, and diabetes account for about 70% of death in the United States. And just imagine for the rest of the Caribbean region and the South American region. That's death, and that's not even sickness. And we have products that can help, because you know why? The common link is what? Inflammation. Inflammation is the cause of many diseases. And do we have products that help with inflammation? Oh, we do. All of our products help with inflammation. So we have these natural products that can actually help lower that inflammation to all these persons who are experiencing symptoms or have diseases in their bodies. And we have a platform that can inflate their bank account. So this is how powerful our vision is. And that's why you are here in the right place at the right time, if you choose to build a community with us. And what's in it for you if you choose this path? Well, you get to earn financial rewards by becoming an influencer like myself. You get to enjoy more products. You get to enjoy bonuses paid by Emery as we work together to grow and positively impact the lives of so many persons. Here are some of the financial rewards. You have sponsor bonus, team bonus, promotion bonus, director development bonus, and repurchase bonus. You get a bonus for repurchasing. Just because you like the products, it's working good for you and you want to use it. And our income is also guaranteed. You are guaranteed bonuses from team, elite, and promotion bonuses. So for instance, as a pre-associate, you can earn up to US $35 guaranteed. That's the minimum you're going to earn. As an associate, you can earn US $490 minimum. As you advance to executive, you can earn a minimum of US $4,900. And as you advance to manager, you can earn a US of $49,000. And that's a total of $54,425 US minimum by the time you hit director. You also get travel rewards. You get to earn exclusive travel reward by becoming an influencer. So, and as an elite manager, by sharing and you grow and you become that elite manager, you earn a travel reward worth US $1,120. And as you rank up to director, one-star director, you earn a US of $280 plus extra travel points. And this is redeemed whenever the company has a travel plan for us. You also get a car reward. You earn car rewards incentives by becoming an influencer again. As director, you're going to receive a check, or your dealership is going to receive a check of US $16,000 for the purchase of a brand new car. And as you move to 3-star director, you got another check for $32,000 US. If you want to buy another car, you do, or you don't want to buy another car, you can take the cash. It's all up to you. And finally, our biggest reward is our penthouse reward. As you qualify and you rank advance to a diamond ambassador, you get a house worth US $150,000 in cash. That's if you choose to take the cash, but you can take the penthouse as real estate. And that penthouse is in Malaysia, which is worth US $300,000. And with that, you get your My Malaysia second home multiple entries visa for up to 10 years. Is that good or is that good? Now, how do you become an influencer? I share with you how to become, how to get into the starter package, also to become a customer. But to become an influencer, you can get in with 2 ways, either with a classic package or the gold. This is the pre-associate level for US $215. You get to enjoy 4 boxes of Vagine or any one of the combos that's on point at that time. And you also get to enjoy 10% repurchase discount. Or you can register and purchase products at the platinum or the agency package. This is where you get much more products you're able to share. And that's if you want to build it bigger and you want to retail. And this is US $1,035, where you enjoy 30 boxes of Vagine, or you make your own combo, your mix and match. And the good thing about this is that when you repurchase, every single time you repurchase after this point, you get a 30% repurchase discount. And you enjoy much more products and you're able to earn faster. So in a nutshell, what makes us different? Well, Number one, we are a community that cares, because you see our mission is health and happiness to persons, not helping persons just make money. We want people to be healthy and we want people to be happy. The payments are real-time, instant payments. There's also no monthly volume targets. Your income is not flush. There's no compulsory monthly purchase. So if you don't want to buy products at all ever again, okay, fine, that's up to you. You can still earn if you invite others, but you don't have to buy it at a particular time every month. It's no auto ship. There's no complicated payment system. And you also receive rewards, cash card, travel, and penthouse rewards. And you have leadership that you can trust. That's amazing. And that's what I love about this company. So we did say we impact lives as well, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, and spiritually. Yes, we talked about physically before with our message and our platform. So what is my message to you tonight? Why did I join Emery and why I believe that you should too? Well, first of all, this is a company that I have grown to love. From the mission that is living in health and happiness, you know, to the natural products that is changing so many lives, including my own. But it didn't start up like that. To be quite honest, my journey in Emery wasn't like that love at first sight. Oh, this is a great company. I love it. And I'm heartfelt in it. No, not like that. Because as a matter of fact, I do not like anything MLM. I do not like networking. I do not like to share. And I felt that because I'm an introvert, I'm not going to speak like how I'm speaking to you now. Not at all. I do not like anything of it. Yes, I would use some companies' products, but that's about it. It's either it's good, I continue using it, I'll purchase from someone else, or if it's not, well, hard luck. I'm not going to try it again. But you see, when Emery was introduced to us, I just supported my husband, Brian, because I saw how much joy and hope this company brought him. You know, he was so excited being on the calls, working with everyone, working with the corporates, you know, to get Trinidad open, because he saw how Emery can change the lives of so many of us. So all of you here and others to come. He saw that, you know, so I didn't want to put like any negativity on it. I didn't want to, so I supported him. I was there. It was only when I had that overgrowth of candida and had a very disgusting bad yeast infection, followed by a urinary tract infection. And this was because of strong antibiotics that I took. When that happened, I refused to go back to the doctor because I knew they were going to give me some other something, antibiotics or whatever. But yeah, I didn't want to waste my time because I don't really like going to doctors that much, right? So guess what? We have the vision there, and Brian will tell me, use it. So, and I didn't really want to, but eventually I had to drop my ego, my small ego. I don't have a big one. So I had to drop my small ego, drop my defense, and intentionally use the vision. I used about 4 to 5 sticks, and no lie, it was amazing to me that that infection went away. The UTI went away, and I was like, wait, I'm back to normal. You know, I felt happy, I felt confident, and I was not ashamed of my body and myself anymore. I wasn't. Also, I don't know if any woman have experienced this, but I will feel that heaviness in that uterus area. You know, you feel like you want to pee often, but that also went away. I didn't have that discomfort at all. And that is when, ladies and gentlemen, my belief in Emery grew. It's really that time. And that was probably late last year, September, October, I can't even remember. That's when. And of course, I started using the other products, the Femtima and so forth, which are phenomenal. It's great. I feel good, has me feeling happy. I don't have the symptoms I used to feel anymore as much. And the thing is, because I love it and because I believe in it so much, I automatically share it in a very authentic way without thinking about it. That I am sharing the lady who do not like anything network marketing, but I am sharing with others and letting them know, sharing my testimony and my experiences, and let them know what a beautiful company we have and the products that we have. And that's why I also love Emery, because it provides a platform and products. It provides a platform that allows us to grow in mind, body, and spirit. And it also provides products that help us to live a very happy and healthy life. We are able to live optimally and thrive. So the truth is, whether you want to embrace it or not, why we want to be healthy, we are living around a lot of toxins. Toxins are causing so many diseases, the sickness, the headaches, the obesity, the joint pains, the fatigue, the colon, the bloated hormone imbalance, and so on and so on. So whether you want, it's happening to us. So whether you want to build this business or not, remember, it's all up to you. You can just use the products. But I am encouraging you today, you need these products we have to improve your health and your longevity. You don't have to build a business. And if you choose to, we embrace you, because our mission is to expand and to increase happiness in the world. Also at Emery, it's about real talk, real people, and real results. This company was built for the people, by the people, and that is what I love. And that is the reason why, I'm encouraging you today. I see this, my purpose to encourage you to come into our community, position yourself and your family for greatness, to improve mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and even financially, if that's what you want. So collaborate with us, and together we can have the most positive impact on the lives of many, many, many persons. And this includes yourself. All you have to do is make a decision now. That's all you have to do. Make a decision, find your reason, and find your why. Because we have many. I have finally found mine. Get this back on track. So what could be your why? It could be anything. You could probably want to have a wedding for your children. Right, so your why, you could probably want to have a wedding for yourself, or you want to pay for a wedding from someone you love, or have a get together, or have a renewal of your vows, or celebrate your anniversary in a special way. You want to have the best education, you want to further your education, you want to help your young ones with their education, or you want to, because you have been helped so much in your life, you want to help someone else with their education. It could be your giving back to society, or you want to travel, you want to go somewhere you have never been before. You want, even if it's right here, it's a big, or whatever it is, you just want to relax and do nothing. When last have you done that for yourself? When last? Ladies, gentlemen, when last have you done that? Go somewhere, do nothing, get up, have your breakfast, serve you, and just relax. You may want to do that. You want to have family, you want to be there for your family, you want to have a full-time income, but also spend more time with your family than hustling that 8 to 4 or 9 to 5, Monday to Saturday. But you want to spend time and watch your children grow up and spend that time with them, because they need us now more than ever. Or you want to help a sick one, or you help your sick family member, or even yourself. See about you, because if you are not well, I tell this people all the time, if you are not well, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, you're not good to anyone else, not even your children. You're fooling yourself. So we be honest with ourselves and take care of ourselves. That's okay. You're not being selfish. You are helping and you are loving more. And you want that extra money, or you just want to be part of a loving community, and a positive one, because we have so much negativity that's happening in the world today. So you just want to be part of a loving and warm community that you can benefit, and you can grow, and you can learn new things or learn new skills to help you in your life, in your overall life. Whatever is your why, search for it, find your reason. Come on board with us, join us, even if it's just to use our products. We want you to be healthy and we want you to be happy. So let me remind you of our way you can get started with us. If you're curious, you have the starter package for TT $850 or US $125. That's a starter package. And you can use any of the 3 combinations. And with that, you can get, when you choose to repurchase, you get a 5% lifetime discount. Or you have the customer package. This is a pre-associate level for TT $1,460 or US $215. This is referred to as a classic package. And the good thing is that when you repurchase, you get a 10% discount. And finally, we have for the entrepreneur, you have the associate package. This is the TT $7,015 or US $1,035. This is referred to as an agency package, and you get a bigger lifetime discount of 30%. So these are the 3 ways you can join us. However you choose, just get on board because your life and your health depends on it. And how can we do this? Well, first, to our members, even to you who are here as a guest, identify other women who belong on this platform, and men too, of course. Identify them, they're all around us, in your work, and by your dentist, by your doctor, by the coffee shop, in the grocery. We talk to people every day. We talk to people. Or you invite them to one of our life-changing events like this one. We have many from Monday to Thursday. And our announce dates for our live events. Invite them and then introduce them to any one of these powerful influencers or any team member and our leaders. We have Mrs. Jennifer Millington, myself, Mrs. Charlene Johnston, Mrs. Onika Kutu, Mrs. Donna Samlal Singh, Mrs. Mona Edward Jones, Mrs. Caroline Daniel Smith, Miss Marian Callender, Miss Muriel Lizamo, Mighty Muriel, and Miss Lucia London in the United States, any one of them. Introduce them and let others hear their testimonies, because remember I said, Emory, it's a real people, real talk, and real results. So I want to thank you for tuning in, and I will close with this quote: when women support each other, incredible things can happen. And I saw this by looking at the movie we saw yesterday, Woman King. It was very inspirational. And when we come together, we make magic happen. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, good night. Have a wonderful night. Have a restful night and sweet dreams until our next event tomorrow evening at 8 p.m. See you. Take care.